town, even almost twice as big as the rest of the town's space. It's not possible for there to be that many fucking bodies.
I
A
swapped from
thin,
my upbeat
even
chant
layer
to a
of
sad song.
snow covers the perfectly spaced, perfectly identical half-cylinder gravestones. Go ahead.
Where's the woman?
I mean, there's still a horrible screaming at the top of the tower because of your song.
My beautiful song.
Okay, Imrus, are you coming with, or did you go somewhere else?
No, I've set my jaw, and I'm just staring blankly, watching Cole's character proceed. Because I didn't.
At like the entrance of the village.
Yeah, I'm just, he's in the middle of the village or whatever, and I'm just I'm still
Skipping
by the
around
fucking
playing the
guy,
song.
by the wall. I'm just looking like,
So you're just
fucking
watching me?
idiot. Yeah, I'm just
Alright.
watching you for now.
I'm going in the church.
All right. As your character enters the church and your song fills the halls with its very incredible acoustics because it's a church, of course. As soon as you enter, the door slams shut behind you. As you look into the church, you notice cobwebs and the pews spread about, pushed up against the walls, some shattered and some just simply broken in half. It looks as though the church has been aged for hundreds of years.
I am perhaps slightly frightened now, but
Okay.
the quest continues.
Okay.
My character walked up and is peeking through a dirty window, and I smudged the window to look through. And
Okay. How about okay, your character pulls up to the window. You're in the graveyard now because the graveyards are on the sides of the church. So you had to go into the graveyard and then go up to one of the stained glass windows, and you tried to rub your hand over the snow because there's snow falling right now, and you peer through it, and I need you to make a perception check.
okay,
No.
where am I
You're
supposed
supposed
to
to
roll
make
this?
those.
Just fucking improv, dog.
The NPC still on the bank?
I did. My perception was bad.
It was bad.
Because
You're
I'm
supposed to
Try to
roll
peer
those
through the
yourself,
window,
I think, is the
but
DM.
but there's a
I don't know.
thick layer of dust on the other side, almost a supernatural amount of dust, and you
well
really can't see anything through it.
annoyed that my feeble attempt at seeing through the window failed. I just punched through it.
I knew it.
Make a strength check.
That's
The NPC still on the bank.
yeah. And you're still back there, haven't said a word yet. You're just kind of like
You're just staring at that guy.
you're
wanna
like
come-
Is he still back there?
you're like in the pause menu right now.
Yeah, but the NPC's he's completely passed out. He's pale white. He's scared out of his mind from the screaming woman, and he thought he was gonna die, and he's unconscious.
My
I
strength
searched the
check
man for anything of
succeeded.
value.
You find 5 silver and a copper ring.
Okay. I poke his finger to see if he bleeds.
He does indeed bleed.
Not a ghost. I sneakily follow the shadows. I head towards Bugbar Man, which I
Okay,
have no
make a
idea what
stealth
his
check.
name is. 16.
Okay, you managed to
Bugbear's
get
pretty
all the
stupid.
way up to where the bugbear is without being seen or spotted by any villagers that still remained inside or make any noise really, and stuck to the shadows. And now you're up against your companion. What are you guys doing?
I'm still trying to serenade the woman down the stairs because I'm tired.
You guys can hear the deafening song of the bard blasting from within the church, but
Yeah,
somewhat
that's her
contained because
orgasm.
it's inside of the thing. Cole, you notice a mega organ. Like, we're talking fucking 6 layers of keys. Just caked in dust, but you suspect is still functional.
I saunter over, not
Uh-huh.
stopping my song, of course, and then effortlessly continue it on the organ.
Oh my god! Make a sleight of hand check for the effort for the good transition for the song.
15.
15. You nail it. You fucking maybe you miss a note right in there, but it's completely unnoticeable for anybody who doesn't actually know the song, which nobody does, because it kind of seems like you're making it up on the spot.
Of course. I am. I'm such a masterful bard. I mean,
And as he starts playing on the organ, the organ's sound is so loud and so deafening that it's now sounding like, and now the church is almost like a fucking speaker playing Cole's song into this village that has been, completely deafeningly silent because they didn't want to piss off the woman. Um, and it's just blasting through the night, the screaming woman and this fucking song. Go ahead. What are you guys doing?
I broke down the window or punched a hole through it so I could.
Yeah, you did. Punched a hole through the window, and then I want you to make an acrobatics check to get through the window.
I don't want to go through the window.
Okay.
I'm just
then-
watching this
I just wanted to see.
spectacle.
Yeah.
Why are you watching the horny turtle?
Why
Talking
not?
to the Bugbear Man.
completely unfazed that a man appears. Well, I guess that's in character.
I have-
In character.
I
Just
have.
appear.
Well, I'm dim-witted and slow.
So, and Friction's like super fast and quick and just kind of like sneaks up on him all the time, and he's just
Mhm.
kind of got used to it.
I said, why not? That's it.
Oh,
I'm gonna
you
just
know,
keep watching.
I suppose that's in character. I pay attention to
That's bad art.
the surroundings and stop paying attention to Bugbear Man or the window.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
12.
Okay. As you turn around to peer into the graveyard, the perfectly layered gravestones look supernaturally even. But you notice a flaw. Right in the center, a sarcophagus lies, with vines growing over it, aged well, that breaks the monotony that is the smaller gravestones.
I vote we burn the village. Get the fuck out of here.
I wanted to leave in the first place,
I say we leave the turtle in the place. Get out.
but I kind of like his song.
Oh. Hmm.
It is catchy.
All right, we'll linger a little longer.
Getting
Uh,
frustrated that my masterful bard skills are not getting me anywhere, I begin to go towards the screaming, swapping again effortlessly back to the loot.
Turtle's just fucking walking, never stopping playing.
Just making like angry faces as he's getting closer.
We're coming to a crescendo. I'm getting angrier as I take every step.
The
Is she-
song's
is it
getting
up-
more and more angry too. It's
is
like
it upstairs?
picking up.
Exactly.
Okay. So you look to your left and to your right from the organ, because the organ's in the center of the room, of course. And there are two doors going deeper into the church. Which one do you want to go through?
Where are door number one? I get I
Door
don't know where
number
they are.
one. I guess it doesn't really matter. I was trying to do like actual architecture in my head, but you go deeper into the church. You see a stone spiral staircase leading up to the bell tower. As you approach, you can hear the woman's screams getting louder and louder. But as soon as you come to the top, they stop. As you enter the room with the bell in it, that's still been ringing this whole time, dong,
Mhm.
dong. You see a floating woman, completely pale white, in a dress flowing as if she's underwater, with her hair standing up like that as well. Completely pale white, except for the maroon dripping out of her jaw and mouth, which is disgustingly elongated, with her jaw unhinged like a snake's, who turns to you and screams. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Natural one.
Oh my god. You take 4 points of psychic damage.
That one, 4 points of psychic damage.
I don't know, dude. I don't know how this fucking works.
Work.
And I also need you to roll for initiative, and you guys maybe should come help.
No. They hear me scream, of course. And the song
Your
stops
turtle scream.
abruptly. Yes, my
Yeah.
turtle scream.
Okay, and you're
Think
my.
he's fucking her up
You're,
there.
well, I heard the woman scream even more, I guess, and
Well, every time somebody sees the turtle dick, they always scream. That's normal.
and the music stopped. So I'm
Yeah,
playing.
He always keeps playing
And we've been adventuring together for many years at this point, so I have some semblance of care for the stupid turtle. So I barrel through the window and run up the door and roll initiative of 12.
Okay.
I rolled a 21.
So you went from a 1, like a natural 1 to a natural 20.
Well, he's
Well,
got
I
a
don't
modifier.
I don't have any constitution. Yeah, I'm just using my character to just roll the actual things. They're actual rolls. So I rolled a 19 plus 2 initiative.
That's fucking funny.
I follow the bugbear man.
Okay.
And I roll a 13 initiative.
Okay, so it's Cole inverse friction, and the witch or Geist rolled 18. So between Cole and inverse. All right, Cole, what are you doing?
I immediately pull my pants up and run down the stairs as fast as possible.
Okay.
That's a dash action. He doubles your movements or disengage, but
I don't know what spells a bard has, so
he's not in attack range, so he doesn't have to disengage. He can just run. He can just use his movement.
I mean, this is nothing. You can make up a spell, like say Song of Valor or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
No, I'm scared. I want to
Doesn't
run.
he's playing D&D inverse. Don't tell him how to play his character.
So he doesn't know any spells, so I told him make up one.
No.
So how do the actions actually work? Is my action
get-
I can move or
No, you get
you get a move, you get an action, and you get a bonus action
and a reaction.
and a reaction. So you can move first, you can use your action and then use your movement. You can use your bonus action and then use your action and then use your movement. You get all that in a turn.
Okay, I would like to run down the stairs.
Okay.
And then as my action, cast Silent Image.
Silent Image. Okay, so you spawn a copy of yourself.
No, I create the image of an object, a creature, or some other visible phenomenon that is no longer than a 15-foot cube, and I place a wall at the end of the stairs, a brick wall.
Okay. Is that in your turn?
Bonus action. And then I cast Dancing Lights.
What does that do?
You create up to, I don't know, I just saw it.
It just makes lights.
Torch-sized lights. All right, I light up the...
You light up the whole bell tower because you were scared of the dark.
Yes.
Okay, so now it is the witch's turn. I should mention that she does have a necklace on.
And what level are we supposed to be?
Don't just fucking...
I took 4 damage.
Four.
I need
level
to
1.
know.
Level 4.
Okay, you guys are not
4
improving
damage?
anymore. You guys are just reading fucking spells and shit, but whatever.
Well, that's kind of
keep
what
improving.
How are we supposed to improv damage?
Because it doesn't matter.
Well, I didn't do
I don't know
damage.
How am I supposed to kill this thing?
I put the wall up. What do you want to say?
You can kill
play
it.
a magical chord and a wall appears and lights come out of me. There you go. I played a magical chord from my magical.
I don't mind it. Just okay. Remember what we're doing here.
I don't know. I'm confused.
It looks like it's like a band that goes around her neck down to her collarbone, and then there's a chain dangling off of it with a gem in the middle of it, and there are gold and platinum feathers coming off of the back of it to make it look like a peacock. And it looks like it should be dangling and moving around with gravity as she moves, but it seems attached to her chest in a static manner. And now that we're on her turn, she is going to run up to the brick wall and simply pass through it. She is going to get she can't attack because she just did all that movement. She's going to use her action to
Can
I
move
got-
and attack?
You can.
I don't know.
An attack is an action.
Yeah.
She can
Um,
move and attack.
Okay, well then
Can't
she
move,
attacks
dash,
Cole
and attack.
with her swipey hands, and she gets a 14 to hit. Is that
No.
it's a miss. So she goes to swipe you with her ghost hands, and her hands simply pass through you.
Huh?
It's now Inverse's turn. You're just
Because
at
she
like
lost
the
one.
bottom, or you're like, on the stone spiral staircase a little bit below them.
Seeing this witch attack the turtle, I shape shift before your very eyes into
Okay.
a brown bear. I'm a bugbear, I don't shapeshift into another bugbear.
Into a beetle bear combination.
Into a brown bear, and charging up the stairs, I then bite the witch and claw her.
Okay, roll for her hits.
They
Or
both
the first hit.
they both hit.
What's the fucking number, bro? You don't know her armor
Okay.
class.
18 for the bite, and then
Uh
22 for the swipe.
As you run up to this witch and claw up to her, you manage to get one of your fucking claws directly into her thigh and rip and pull it down and get a good chunk of muscle and blood out of it. And then you use your arm that's stuck in her thigh now to pull yourself up and bite her in the side of the stomach, dealing roll for damage.
It was a total of 14 damage from both
Dealing
hits.
14 damage to her. Okay, Friction. Is
I
that in your turn, actually?
I then swallowed the chunks of meat in my gullet and did a big bear roar, and that was it.
Okay. Friction, it's your turn.
How far away am I from her?
You can get within 20 feet of her if you use all of your movement.
Okay. I will move up. Oh, wait, do I have to dash to do that?
No, you can just use your movement.
Okay. I'll move up to there and then I'll pull out a dagger
Mm-hmm.
and I will throw it. I get a 21.
21. Wow. You run up the stairs and quickly draw a dagger from your side, whipping it around and throwing it as hard as you can towards the witch. And by some sheer luck, you manage to clip the side of the peacock necklace gem, shattering it and dealing roll for damage with advantage. Can I do that?
Yep.
Okay,
Let's
go ahead.
see.
You can do whatever you want.
Rolled 3 on both of them, 7 damage.
3 on both of them.
Okay. Back to you, Cole.
Since this church is decrepit, are there any loose bricks around us that could be pried?
Yeah, I would totally say the cobblestones making up the tower that you in are not. Some of them would be probably easy to break out, maybe.
Okay, I'd like to, as my bonus action, oh no, yes, cast Mage Hand. So I summon a hand, and with my action, I would like to command it to go as high as possible above them, and attempt to take a brick out and drop it on them.
Okay. Fuck. How do I do that, Friction? I don't know that one.
I don't know.
Can I
Figure it
just
out.
narrate it
Like,
and then just make up damage for it?
yeah, because it would be.
The brick has to be less than 10 pounds for it to carry it, but for it to move it, I don't know.
An improvised weapon.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it'd be like a I don't know if there'd be any modifier to it, but it'd be like a D4.
Well, it's a
or
brick
D6.
falling from however
Oh,
tall we can get in this staircase up to 30 feet. So a 10
I would
pound-ish
say
brick.
It wouldn't be that high because there is roof, so
It is,
it'd be
yeah.
like 5 or 6 feet above her, maybe. So
like
yeah,
a
I would just say that
D4
the hand
damage,
grabs,
maybe.
finds a loose brick at the top, brings it over to her, and brings it just up to the ceiling and drops it, and deals 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Is that in your turn, sir?
My transfer. What?
Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Okay. So it's the witch's turn now. Oh my god, I hate this. This one's hard. Oh, feeling the brick land on her head, she reels her head down for a second and then brings her head back up in a deafening scream that is echoed around inside the tight corridors of the cavern. And I need all of you to do a Constitution saving throw.
Nueve.
9. 9.
2.
Ooh, friction.
12.
Okay. Oh my god, I don't even know how to do this. I'm just trying to make this up. I don't know what I'm doing. Inverse, you take damage. Cole, you take damage. Friction, you take a little bit less damage. I'm sorry. Somebody else go. It's Inverse's turn.
Well, I'm still a bear.
Okay.
So I'm just
Yeah, and you're still kind of attached to her.
still gonna
Slaps.
repeat those actions. Brown bears can legitimately do that in 5e.
Yeah.
They can bite and swipe. So
Yeah.
bite and swipe.
Bite
So
is a bonus
you
action. I don't know.
fucking grab your other claw into her other leg. Oh, you gotta roll for hits.
The bite hit, but the swipe missed.
Okay. You reared up your other leg to try and go for her leg, but in the movement of her and yourself, you just barely miss past and throw your momentum downward. But in a reaction attempt, you manage to grab her ankle with your jaw just in time. And you roll for damage, I guess.
I did a 6 plus 4, so 10.
10 points of damage. Ooh. The witch is really starting to fucking hurt. Friction, it is your turn.
Yeah, it's not a bonus action, Cole. It's an action for the brown bear. It's multi-attack. It makes 2 attacks.
All right. So I slip by the bugbear. I get up against the witch, and I take both my daggers and try to stab the bitch.
Okay.
Let me roll for hits.
Uh-huh.
Oh, these are bad. Sorry, I gotta add them out. A 16 and a 12.
Okay. The first one is a hit, and the second one does not.
Alright,
Roll
so-
for 1 thing of damage.
All right, so it would be 1d4. I get a sneak attack now. All right, so the sneak attack did 12 damage, and the actual attack did 5.
Okay. Well, that is enough. How do you want to do the killing blow, Friction?
I want to jump over her, do a spin, slit her neck open, and pull off the necklace at the same motion if I can do it.
Make an acrobatics check.
Oh yeah, girl, it's happening.
Oh yeah, girl.
Acrobatics is what he does. Oh my god. 24.
As you leap up, noticing her low libido, from blood loss. I don't know. Her low. She's looking pretty fucked up.
Her
You
low
notice
sex
she's not at the
drive.
top of her game, and you take that moment to jump over her, dragging your daggers across the side of her neck as you land, cutting the necklace off and grabbing it with your other hand as you go. As you land, you just sit there and wait for the corpse to land behind you before standing up and turning around.
And then I pull my hood back over my head.
Bad guys don't look at falling corpses. I mean, cool guys.
Bad guys.
I look at the necklace to determine if it's valuable.
Make it a perception check.
Oh my god. Nope, I'm not good